Thank you all for coming. This is Johnny Orlando's Teenage Fever EP release party. Let's put our hands together. I'm really excited to introduce, we have a senior editor from Billboard magazine, Gab Ginsberg, is here to interview Johnny. She's super amazing. Put your hands together for Gab.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming. Hello. As you said, I'm a senior editor at Billboard, and I'm really excited to be interviewing Johnny Orlando today. As you know, he is a Toronto-born, LA-based singer-songwriter. He got his start, of course, with covers, and then transitioned into his own original songs. And we're mostly here to talk about his debut EP, which came out Friday. I'm sure you know the name. You got it. So please give a round of applause for Johnny. Let's bring him out.
Is this
I know, he's
hey,
here.
Everyone.
Hi.
Guys.
I love you so much.
I love you too. I love you guys.
All right, so we're all gonna be cool. We're all gonna keep it together, even though Johnny is here. So, of course, you got your start playing covers. But how did you transition to original music? Like, what made you want to branch out of that?
I think it was just natural, I guess. It was what everybody was doing at the time. And Darian, right over there, my sister.
Shout out Darian.
Shout out Darian. She was writing my original stuff at the time. I didn't really write until probably 2 years ago is when I started, yeah.
How was that when you first started doing that? Was it?
I had written songs when I was like little just for fun. And I had always liked writing stories and stuff in English class, but nothing really substantial. So I guess there's a learning curve.
Sure.
There still is a learning curve, but it's fun.
Cool. And then, of course, you ended up getting some pretty great collaborations right off the bat.
Yeah.
How was it working with Mckenzie Ziegler?
It's I knew that question was going to get
A lot of commentary, yeah.
It's fun. It's always better working with somebody that you know and like a friend when you're in the studio. I'm a solo act, so it can get a little bit lonely sometimes, you know. So it's good to have a friend there, and Mackenzie's a good person.
Who else is like on the wish list for collabs?
Biebs, Shawn Mendes.
Yep.
You're on my list. You guys are all on my list too. I want to collab with all of you. But yeah, a lot of Toronto artists right now are definitely people out, like Jesse Reyes, for example, The Weeknd. Yeah.
Cool. It's a pretty good list. I think
ma'am.
we'll put that out there in the universe and make it happen. So of course, we're here to talk about your debut EP, Teenage Fever. So first, I'd love to know just how'd you come up with the title and what does it mean?
So the title, it was kind of like, it just kind of fit the theme of the songs that we already had. And the Teenage Fever concept is it's more of a timeline, really. It's more of a collection of experiences that I've had throughout my teenage years, and I'm just kind of putting that out into the world to let people know that things happen, and I've gone through a lot of the same things that a lot of you probably have too.
Where did you record the album?
It was recorded in LA, Toronto. Just LA and Toronto. Yeah.
Do you remember where in LA or?
It's a bunch of random studios at people's houses. We recorded "Sleep and Waste My Time" at 10 Studios in Studio City.
Cool.
Yeah, it's mostly just like producers. It's really weird because when I was younger, I expected writing songs. You go to like the Capitol Records building. That's how it was for a little while. But when you actually start writing music, you just end up going to producers' houses in their little rooms and like the back of their houses with like.
You're like hanging out with their dog and whatever.
Yeah, you're hanging out with their dog and like maybe their girlfriend and maybe their kids if they're older.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was like though the first time you went to like the Capitol Studios, like walking through those doors?
I felt pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, you always see Capitol Records on like posters and magazines and Billboard. They had Billboard articles in the coffee table, by the way. So
Good to know.
bravo.
All right.
But yeah, it was really cool. That was multiple years ago, though. The producer that I worked with when I was making songs there, I no longer work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So I want to focus a little bit on Last Summer because it's my personal favorite, so somewhat self-indulgent. But yeah, I really love that one. So if you could tell us a little bit, like the concept behind that. And
So yeah, the concept behind Last Summer is it's essentially just having a good time and being a kid in the summer. Because especially for me, and I know for a lot of you guys, school and parents and responsibilities, it gets monotonous, it gets tiring. And so, when it's summertime, you just want to let loose. So that's what Last Summer is about.
yeah, and I also feel like it could be applied, not just to summer, but to any like special time in your life or
Vacation days.
Yeah, like a fun thing you did that.
Last Christmas.
Yeah, or the holidays.
Never again. Never again. That was not my idea, by the way.
There's a lot of commentary from the peanut gallery
Yeah,
in this interview. I like it. And then, oh boy. And then you also got to do a video for that, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, do you want to do like more videos for other songs?
Yeah, music videos are always lots of fun. You always meet people that you've never met before because they're just like actors that the label finds somehow. I don't know.
They probably just tweeted it.
Yeah. Hey, come here if you want to be in a music video. We've actually done that before. It was fun. But yeah, music videos are always fun. They're long days, but they're worth it.
Yeah. If there was like no budget, what would you love to do in a video? Like no restraints, no rules.
Ooh. I want to make a video while I go skydiving. That'd be pretty sick. You just go like 15 times in a row to get the right take. But, Okay. All right.
All right, we'll make it happen. We'll put in the word.
I got you.
And then on Piece of My Heart, which I also love, you worked with Mike Wise, who I'm personally a fan of. I don't know if you know, like Ali X is another Canadian singer, but she works with him a lot. Yeah, he's a really cool guy.
He also made Last Summer.
All right, he's got the magic touch. Who are other, if you could name like any other collaborators you loved working with on this record?
Some of the people that I really, really enjoyed working with. Obviously, no disrespect to everybody else, but Jordan Manswell was always cool working with. Lance, Savannah Ray, there's too many to name. Hampus, Linnea, Rolo, I don't know. They're all cool. Everybody's cool. I love working with other artists.
Yeah. And then, of course, your family is famously supportive.
Yeah.
How are they like throughout this whole
People
process?
call us a cult. It's kind of funny. Yeah, obviously I had Darian with me the whole time. Sometimes my dad was there as well, but usually it's just kind of, drop the kids off and let them do their thing. Pick them up in like 6 hours.
I love it. What do you want fans to take away from the EP?
I mean, perceive it in any way you want. I guess that's what art is. You just kind of do what you want with it. I make it, you listen, yeah, look at it, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like I'm quoting Billie Eilish here, but if that's your song, it's your song, right? Yeah. So just it's yours. You can have it.
Yeah, I think we're perceiving it well so far.
Yeah.
So, if you have a favorite track, can you pick one? I know they're like all your babies, but
Waste My Time probably is my favorite. One of my favorites, yeah. Waste My Time or Deep Down.
yeah.
I've listened to them all so many times, because when you make a song, first you have to write it, then you have to record it, then you usually have to record it again, and then probably record some of it again after that, and then it gets mixed. This is before all like the versions that you get, tweaking production and vocals and stuff like that. And then you get it mixed, and then you get it mastered, and there's a bunch of options for that. So you have to listen to it probably 100 times at minimum So I can't even tell anymore if they're good or not. So that's why I'm relying on
It
you
always
guys.
really impresses me because, of course, there are some people in the mixing process who it's their job to listen to those discrepancies, and I'm like, it sounds exactly the same to me. How do you even know?
I guess you have to have like an ear for it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, is there anything else you want us to know about the EP or any?
I don't know. It's out now. Go stream
Listen.
it, please.
I heard you want your time.
Thank you. Little tip here. If you guys like really want to, help out, play it on Spotify, put it on repeat, put it on silent, and then just go to sleep.
That's the hack. Yep.
Thank you.
I would actually do.
Yeah.
They're already doing it. It's great.
Thank you.
I love it. And of course, EP precedes a tour.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
It's your first solo headlining tour, which is
First solo
incredible.
headlining tour. Hayden Summerall is going to be there. Darian's artist, Gus, is going to be there. He's really good. And we're coming to New York on May 7th.
Yes.
You going? Yeah? You guys going? Alright. You better be.
It's okay. You can go to another date. You could drive.
okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Alright.
Yeah, so you're doing PlayStation Theater here in
Yeah.
New York, which is pretty major. So, like, what does it feel like to be playing these size venues? I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, my ultimate dream is to be able to play like really big venues and put on the best show possible for everybody. So we're getting one step closer to that. On this tour, we're going to be focusing a lot on production and lights and sound quality and big screens. Oh, sorry. Big screens like this. So I think it'll be way cooler than things that we've done in the past, which is
Cool.
awesome.
When you're performing on stage, do you actually like look at the faces of the people, or are you kind of
I
just
do.
like, yeah?
Yeah, like the performance that I end up doing relies really heavily on what the crowd looks like. So the more energized the crowd is,
Yeah.
the better it's gonna feel to me, and the better performance I'm gonna put out.
That's awesome. Can you tease the set list at all?
We don't have a finalized set list right now, but you guys will hear the EP on the set list, as well as some covers. So,
What about Last Christmas?
probably not that one if I had
Probably
to. If I
not.
had to guess,
Love it.
I'll do Last Summer and Last Christmas.
What up? Yeah, bookend the.
Right.
Hey, you'll have a plot.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, what songs can you like? Which can you really not wait to debut live? Like, what are you excited to?
Waste My Time. I've performed it, I think, twice live. Once with track, once acoustically. It's so fun to perform live, and I know people. That's like people's favorite song usually on the EP. So I'm really excited to perform that one. I'm really excited to perform Why, because we're gonna have to figure out something special to make it not boring, because it's a ballad. So I think we're gonna have to work on that one. It'll be cool.
Awesome. When's the acoustic tour? Gotta make it
Ooh,
happen.
I love performing acoustically. That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing in the world. We don't have a guitarist here today. I'm sorry, or a guitar for that matter. So.
I'm sure this crowd could like build you one right
Yeah,
now.
just so good.
Out of this couch. Yeah, that's cool. You'll get to play a lot of stuff for the first time, which will be
Yeah.
really exciting and possibly nerve-wracking. Not to make you nervous.
But I'm already nervous. Why did you just say that?
No
Now
pressure.
I'm nervous. I wasn't even thinking about it before.
Love it. Who would you love to tour with? Like, what artists?
I mean, Shawn Mendes has an arena show coming up, or a stadium show. You're going? No, I'm not even going. But yeah, I was like trying to see if I could open up for him, but he has
Hey, never
he has
say
Alessia
never.
Cara, right? Yeah, so I think I'm a couple years away, maybe.
He'll be opening for you in a couple of years. Don't worry about it.
God.
What's the weirdest or most unique venue you've ever played a show at?
Probably the one in Vienna. They had like R-rated murals on the walls, so we had to like cover them. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
But
man.
there was a really, really cool lighting package. Like the ceiling was like LED weird things. I don't know. It was really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was a
It was a
different
unique
venue.
experience.
yeah.
And then, of course, you were recently nominated for your first Juno Award. That's huge.
Thank you.
And you attended the Junos. How was that?
It was good. I lost, but it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You won in everyone's hearts here. Did you get to like meet anybody at the ceremony or have any encounters?
I talked to Jessie Reyes. Her parents are the nicest people in the world. I swear, like it's crazy. I met Jessie Reyes. Nav was sitting in front of me. I met Killy a bunch of times. I saw Sarah McLachlan. Didn't talk to her. I was too scared. Who else? I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, those shows can be kind of boring to sit through.
Oh yeah.
So.
We also did. I mean, no.
I mean, I'm just saying, I would be paying attention to like all the people too.
Yeah. We did a hotel sessions with Scott Hellman, which was really cool. So it's basically just we covered Bury a Friend, like live, and I played like a little piano thing. So it'll be out probably in a couple weeks. So watch out for that.
Yeah. Scott is a great singer.
He's amazing. He's crazy.
Yeah. Another great Canadian.
Great Canadian.
Who are some other great Canadians that?
All of them. Darian's a great Canadian. Dale.
When's her record dropping?
I don't know. When's the mixtape dropping there? Soon? All right.
Yeah, who else are you listening to right now? Canadians or not Canadians?
The Spider-Verse soundtrack is really sick.
I just watched that 2 days ago.
I haven't watched the movie yet. Have you guys watched it?
Oh, I think so.
No?
It's
Is
great.
it good? Yeah? You will? I'll go with you guys. Yeah. After this, let's go. Yeah?
Yeah, so it was a great soundtrack though.
Yeah, it's sick. I like Scared of the Dark. That's my favorite.
I like Sunflower. I like Scared of the Dark too.
I listened to Sunflower a couple months ago.
That is an earworm.
Yeah.
What would you want to cover next?
I don't know. Give me some suggestions. Come on. Hey, Larry's. That's a good song. That's good. They make really good music. Tatiana.
I just heard Why Don't We?
I also Tatiana. That's
Some truly deafening suggestions happening.
Pardon?
Now, because you couldn't do that before.
Wait, what?
You have access to repeat now because I saw you live and that was
Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, I went. Quick little.
No, please,
story.
sidebar.
When my EP dropped, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna listen to it with all you guys, like a little mini listening party, and it was like 12:10, and my Spotify just wasn't working. Like I just could not. I guess that's why we use YouTube Music.
Stream on YouTube Music.
Exactly. But I could not listen to my own music, so I had to literally go on the demos, like in the Dropbox that we've had for the last couple months.
Wow.
And then I played some of like the demo versions, so people like that.
Maybe there will be a B-side down the line.
I don't
Demo.
know. I don't know.
What I'm
Maybe.
saying is, where is the content? What have been some other like cool milestones for you over the past few years or so?
I mean, performing at Jingle Ball was really cool. That was one of the coolest shows I've done. Arenas in general are always fun. The New York show, not to gas you guys up, but the New York show last time was really, really sick.
Yeah.
We did it at, it was like a theme park type thing. No, it was like an arcade. You know what I mean? Oh, that was in New Jersey. I played.
that's
Yeah.
in Jersey. That's
in Jersey.
Oh, don't confuse New York and Jersey.
Did I just
No,
step
you're
across the
fine.
line? Oh, God. Oh,
It's
God.
fine. Cool.
New York area.
The New York, yeah.
Tri-state area.
Yeah, the tri-state area.
Tri-state area
Yeah,
show.
that's an industry term.
Yeah, that was really cool. Though.
Cool. All right, well, now you got to bring it to the New York show next time.
Exactly.
Do you change up your format at all, like huge stage versus more intimate stage? Do you think about?
Like what I'm gonna do at the actual show.
Yeah, just like the format of like
Yeah,
what
for
songs or how you're.
Yeah, I definitely
performing.
tailor the performance to the audience that I know is gonna be there, and the size of the stage. Like if it's an industry event, for example, there was like a Universal Showcase last year, and I focused way more heavily on like vocals, and making sure that like I hit my notes, even more than usual.
He always hits them perfectly. We know this.
Obviously, yeah. But yeah, because that's what the industry is looking for. And then for fans and like just like normal shows, I just try and be like as hype as possible, make people have a good time.
I feel like I'd be really concerned about like gesturing for the people in the back. I don't know if you think about like the people in the very back, if they can like see you emoting.
Usually it like the stage is here and then the venue goes up,
Sure.
so you can kind of see everybody.
Kind of just live your
It's a
life.
little bit like this. Yeah.
What are your goals for 2019?
I don't know. Successful tour. I want to do some festivals in the summer. Hopefully golf ball. That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, we have a tour lined up for obviously May. So I keep confusing March and May. I can't speak
Springtime.
English. Springtime.
Spring tour.
And then we're going to Europe after that, and then Europe again in the fall. So in the middle, I want to do some festivals and stuff. That'd be cool. Maybe do an interview with Billboard. It's fun.
Ooh, maybe we could make that happen.
I don't know. That'd be cool.
That's awesome. And then I know the EP just came out, but are you thinking about new music yet? Or
I am, yeah. We actually did a couple of sessions last week for music that we'd be releasing in the summer, and we got actually one of the mixes back today, and it sounds really cool.
Cool.
So.
Is it called This Summer? No. That's too easy.
Very funny.
I'm just saying, we could have like
It's called Next
an
Summer.
evolution here.
It's called 2 Summers Ago. Okay.
Oh man, I love it.
Next Christmas.
Oh
Gotcha.
man, is there anything else you want us to know about the EP or anything else you have going on?
I think we pretty much covered it all.
Yeah.
Some fan questions.
Yeah, we're
perhaps?
gonna open it up to the floor. So.
All right.
Oh, if you could just say your name and then your question.
Okay, I'm Samantha, and I was wondering which song off the EP took like the longest for you to write.
Good question. Probably Why. We spread that over a couple sessions, and we had worked on it with like a couple different people, and the beat took forever because the sample in the beginning, the flashes, and the woman talking. We had to like get clearance for that from like the BBC. So it was from like a documentary, but it was really, really cool in the end, and I kind of like it. So, all right.
Hi, my name's Leah, and I was wondering which song were you like most excited for to like come out?
Probably waste my time. Yeah,
my favorite one.
I love the melody on the chorus, so I knew that people were gonna like probably like it as well. So I was excited to hear what people had to say. All right, Fraser.
I'm Kennedy, and I was wondering, what's your favorite thing about writing songs?
Probably being able to get things off my mind. It's always easier when you write about stuff that has actually happened to you and things that you've experienced, and it kind of just flows out of you. You are able to write a lot really quickly, and it kind of just clears your head. So, yeah.
I'm Vanessa, and I was wondering, what's your favorite part about your fans?
I don't know. You guys just love me for everything. You love me all the time, and I love that. So, yeah, just endless support, constantly.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I wanted to know, personally, what made you want to write music, besides your parents and everybody around you?
Well, I mean, my parents and the people around me never really forced me to do anything. It was kind of always my choice. I could continue music if I wanted to. I could stop it if I wanted to, and I'm grateful for that. But I guess writing music was kind of just the next step. Kind of boring answer, but it's always, I guess it's a part of music. I was okay, I guess I'm gonna write music now, and I found that I really liked it, so I continued.
Thanks everybody for joining us in the YouTube space, New York.
Thank you.
I hope you had fun. I had fun.
I had fun.
I had a great time.
Did you guys fun? Yeah. Did you guys have fun? All right.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good.